Hello, artful friends! I'm doing another live stream because I really wanted to test out all the abilities that live streaming can have. And one of those being, I can live stream wherever I want. It is completely hands-free, just so you know. I am able to drive and concentrate on the road, but I can also live stream in my vehicle. And I had to run a few errands real quick, and I got my husband in the mail. Look at him! Look at him! I love him so much. He is one of my all-time favorite characters, which is sad because he's not that great of a person. I'm blind. There we go. I think this is fun. I know that it has to be vertical for some reason, which is stupid to me. Really stupid. I don't like it being vertical. I would prefer it being being horizontal, but it's not allowing me to rotate. I'll have to go into the settings and see what I can do about that. And I know somebody just said don't text and drive, but you can vlog and drive. I am not condoning vlogging and driving. I've got it completely hands-free, and it's not right in front of me either. I can completely focus on the road and focus on being safe and everything, but that's what I have going on for me right now, is that. But I am excited because I am able to at least get to share more of my life with you. Because I know we did weekly vlogs a long time ago, but don't have those anymore, but I still liked doing some of those, where you get to see us, or see me out and about. But it's fun for me to be able to share my days with you and whatnot, and I miss the weekly vlogs as well. I really actually do, but unfortunately, since I haven't been doing as much cosplay related things as I obviously used to be, I just haven't seen any reason, because my life is a little mundane here and there. I haven't seen any real big reason to start up the weekly vlogs again, as much as I loved them, and I loved being able to share things with you. But that's why I'm trying to figure out these live streams and figure out more of all that with all of you and what you all enjoy and stuff, and hopefully getting into how-to videos and stuff like that for cosplay, and just getting more into cosplay again, because it used to be cosplay was my pretty much 24/7, and I would like to get back to where it is a good majority of my days and my life and stuff like that. But we shall see what comes of it. But right now I am excited because I made fake blood not that long ago, a few days ago. It is in my refrigerator, and I'm praying it doesn't go bad before I can use it. But I made fake blood, and I'm hoping to, over the weekend, film more for a cosplay video that I am working on, that I am super excited about, because I want it to be a big, great, wonderful video that shows off a whole lot of what I learned at school. So we shall see. Hopefully I'll be able to film this weekend. I think I should be able to, because I'm doing all these errands and stuff today. I should be able to film that as soon as possible. but I have filmed a little bit for it, and I'm really happy with the fact that I have a nice big camera to work with, so it gives me much better quality videos than I've ever had before. You gotta understand with me, I am rather poor. I'm below the poverty belt, the poverty line. I'm very, very poor, and growing up, I started cosplay videos on a camcorder that had a tape. So I had to record everything on that tape, is a little tape, and then I had to digitize it, so I had to transfer it from the tape to digital, which took hours. And if you film as much as I do, it can take up 2 nights. I had many nights where I had to stay up in case it would crash, and I'd have to restart it, where I didn't sleep as a teenager at all because I was waiting for this tape to go onto my computer so that then I could edit it. And I had a pretty crappy editing system, but now I don't believe it's a crappy editing system because the editing system that I have now is much, much worse. So what I am doing is saving up for a new computer that can handle a better editing software, because right now I'm on a PC and the editing software that I want is primarily for Mac. So I'm wanting a Mac computer. I don't want I don't want a laptop because that's like way expensive. So I'm saving up for a desktop and might have to, because of the pricing, might have to get a used desktop, but I'd rather get that than not have one at all and have the craptastic editing software that I have right now, because I am using just the Windows Movie Maker that came free with my laptop. And I'm seeing that I have very bad connection. So I hope that this doesn't, like, fail. This is kind of why I'm testing it out, of where all can I take the videos, where can I live stream at, where can I talk to all of you at, and I'm seeing that it has bad connection here and there, so we'll see what I'm able to do as far as videoing and stuff like that. But I mean, right now I'm not doing anything major or important. I got my husband, and that's all that matters. Look at him. He's beautiful. I love him so much. So that's all that matters right now in my life. Is I got my husband, and I need to snuggle him. I've been waiting forever to see if they would create a plushie of him, because I've seen Kaneki, and that's about it. And I was like, please tell me they have my husband. I need my husband in my life. I need to wrap him in my arms. And I haven't found a body pillow of my husband that I've fallen in love with. I don't really like most of them, so I've been waiting to see if one day there will be a better body pillow of Shu Sukiyama, so that I can have him with me always and forever to hug, and he can hold me when I'm down. But right now I do have the plushie of him, which makes me very happy. Very, very happy. I got him as a gift for myself. I was like, alright, I didn't spend as much on groceries, because here's what I do. I divvy up my money for absolutely has to get paid and stuff like that. Grocery money, I tend to spend less of my grocery money on food and then buy stuff like Shu Sukiyama, which is probably in poor practice, but also I don't eat very much to begin with. I'm only one person. I normally only eat 1 meal a day. Not healthy. I don't condone it. I do not at all condone eating only 1 meal a day. But if I'm honest, that's normally all that I really ever feel hungry for and stuff, so I tend to just do that. Lately, like, the last few months, I've been eating a lot more than I normally have ever in my life, which is weird for me, but that's medication. That is just medication issues, so it's probably better for me, but yeah, I tend to just, and I don't buy brand name normally as far as foods go. I am cheap as cheap gets, so I will buy the store brands and stuff like that. If it's more than $1, I question buying it. It's how I always work. Like, how long is this going to last me for? And is it worth spending $2 on? That is me. So, I generally get pretty cheap grocery to begin with, and then once I've checked out of the grocery store and I'm like, okay, this will definitely last me a month or more worth of food, and it still comes to about like 50 bucks, and that's for like over a month worth of food in my case. Then if I have any money left over, I put it into my fun account. So that is my account for money that I spend on just frivolous things that I don't necessarily need but want. And then I'm picky about those too. Like Shu, I could have bought him about 3 months ago whenever I found him, but I really didn't have the money to be doing that, and my fun account turned into let's go to a con and stuff, so it's a lot of me being really picky. I'm wanting to do cosplay videos on bringing back the Cosplay Basics series that we had started and then didn't really do way too much with. I'm wanting to actually get that back going because I want to talk about how to cosplay with a very limited budget. So I'm trying to figure out a cosplay that I want to do and one that I'm willing to do on a really tiny budget, and then show you all step by step how I go about that process of making it super cheap versus buying one that's a lot more expensive and everything like that. So I just need to figure out a character to do that with, and then I can start filming that for you all. Because I do cosplay really, really, really cheap. If I have to spend over 40 bucks on a cosplay, I tend to put it on the back burner and don't do it until I've saved up for a very long time. So I want to be able to show you all how I do that. Now, recently I have been buying a lot of cosplays because I can't sew. That's also part of Cosplay Basics that I want to be able to express to you all, is how to go about it if you can't sew very well. Because I can sew kinda, but I would show definitely how I sew and stuff so that you all know if I say, like, I'm gonna sew this, then I'll show you how I do it. But I don't know, what cosplay would you all want to see me do? I know that during this live stream it's harder for me to read the chat, so maybe once the video is up online, you can tell me in the comments, or if you go to my Tumblr and you post on in my ask box, what character would you like to see me do on a budget? Now I will just say, if it's a character that I don't know, like from an anime or something that I don't know, I more than likely can't do that just because I don't know it too well, and I only spend my money on cosplays that I enjoy and want to already do. So, what would you all like to see me do as far as a cosplaying on a budget cosplay basics? Because I'm excited to do stuff like that. I also want to do one now that I have photography under my belt, as far as I'm certified in it and whatnot. I would like to be able to show you all posing and how to choose a pose for whenever you go to con and you want to show off your entire outfit and yourself and whatnot in that cosplay. I want to be able to make a video on poses and stuff like that that will look great on a picture and you'll be happy with, because I know with me, I have so much trouble figuring out poses for myself. For my cosplays, I have a lot of trouble for some reason figuring out poses, and a lot of the time, all that I will do is stand there like an awkward little noodle with my arms at my side and just smiling. That's not exactly what I want out of the picture. Whenever I see the picture up online, I'm like, oh, I didn't pose. So I want to be able to make a video on what looks great on a camera and stuff like that. Let me know what character you would like me to show how to do on a budget, and I will definitely try to get around to that. I am actually home now, so I am going to let y'all go. I thank you all very much for coming on this little drive with me and my husband, and I'm not really, but I'm gonna go make out with his little face, 'cause I love him, and I will see you all later. Thank you guys so much. Bye.